How can this watch cost 133 crore? Is it diamond in it? Or does it show time so precisely that no other watch can come close to it? Let me tell you, this watch commands millions of dollars for one single reason: the word Rolex attached to it. This company has faced 7 major recessions, 2 world wars, and still stands strong till date. Rolex did not just survive, it thrived all these years. It flourished. You may ask why. The answer does not lie what they sell, it's about what they represent. Welcome to the world where status is not just a product, it's a statement of status. If you're into marketing or want to understand how some brands play the game of luxury and try to sell expensive products to you, then you need to watch this video. There are 3 reasons how these brands pull this off so smoothly. Number 1. Status as a price tag. Before we make any purchase, including me and you, if we make any purchase, we consider 2 points. Number 1 is, do people like me when I buy such things? And the second is, the person whom I want to be would buy something like this. The good part is both of the reasons are determined by the status. However, having a brand with status does not mean luxury, sophisticated, rare, etc. Status is simply an emotional reward word for being associated with something. This could be Rolls-Royce, Rolex, BMW, iPhone, you name it. You have a lot of examples out there in the market. A perfect example of this is Colette Brunson. If you know about Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels, his wife, Colette Brunson, she did not want status, as in nice cars, huge money, luxury products. She wanted a minivan because when she went to her kids' school to pick them up, she wanted to have a minivan, which will represent her as a good mom, because that's what she wanted to be perceived as. If you're a marketing guy or a founder of a brand, then your brand's status is determined by 2 factors. Number 1 is your marketing, and the second one is the proof that your product is worthy of every status. So Rolex wanted to target audience who are in elite level, like old money status. So Rolex knew that if they wanted to achieve that, number 1 is expensive. Not just being expensive, but people should know that your product is expensive. So when someone holds your product, he should be perceived as someone, okay, this guy is holding an iPhone 15 Pro Max, then he must be having some money. Second is high quality. Rolex watch is made in-house, it is painted by hand and takes a minimum of 1 year for one watch to be made. And the third is having newest technology. So Rolex is the first watch to create the perpetual rotor. You know that previously your grandfather's watch needs to be twisted to function. So they are the first watch which had perpetual rotor. Second is they were the first watch to have waterproof watch. But as you know that having a good product is not good enough to cater to elite status and maintain high standards. You need to do something different. Now let's talk about Rolex 10 billion marketing technique and how it's kept sales high no matter what competition popped up. The law of association. In the early 1900s, watches were not worn by men. They were seen only as jewelry for women. So trying to pitch a watch to men would not get sales. Hans Wilsdorf, founder, had to find a way to get Rolex in the media without demanding complete attention. And if he could not create attention around Rolex, he had to steal it. So if you're a fan of James Bond just like me, then you should go back to time and watch the old James Bond movies, in which you will find that James Bond wearing Rolex watches. Similarly, in today's time, Rolex is the Wimbledon timekeeper. Rolex became characteristics of excellence, something which very successful people wears. And this is what we call as the law of association. The more frequently we see things together, the more we associate them with each other. So in buyer's mind, buying a Rolex feels like James Bond. The next is the secret to luxury. In 1946, the Hans made a decision that changed the future of Rolex. He sold Rolex for free to the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation. This not only took his position as CEO, exempted Rolex from paying corporate tax as their foundation. And the second is it allowed internal politics of the company within itself, and it was completely secret. So technically media does not know who owns Rolex, how much money they make, and where the money goes to, they have no idea. Third is it gave Rolex the reputation of being the most secretive business in the world. Even to this day, no pictures are allowed in the Rolex building and employees are shown to take this promise of secrecy. Rolex wants you to feel untouchable, classy and elusive to the elite society. So that's why they became one of them. So that's how some brands make themselves into the category of elite society and cater to those audiences. And I'm pretty much know that if you are into marketing and if you're into brand, you are trying to optimize your marketing or you want to make your brand much more profitable, so then catering it to the luxury assets or being into part of being that aspirational need of people or Gen Z. So that's one of the way in which you can make your brand into that category of luxury assets, luxury products. If you like this video, comment down below and do subscribe to my channel. I'm just looking forward to touch 200 subscribers in this channel. So while I'm making this video, I have 116 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers in my channel. So let's do that. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.